Yo, what's going on, property viewers? Okay, so today we want to talk about dreadlock beads. Now, I did get a few beads off of Temu the other day. I'm gonna show you guys real quick what these look like. You can see these dreadlock beads. They are of the fabric kind. They're not like anything too big. I could probably modify some of these to be a little bit bigger, but I want to see just how these fit in my hair as they are. So they're not even that big. I don't even think I have very many locks that these are gonna fit on. Now, beads to me are kind of finicky because I'm just not a huge fan of jewelry in general or accessories. So when it comes to dreadlock beads, I've always been hesitant on using them. I think in my earlier stages on this channel, like, you know, back in the old knot locks days when I had the interlocks, I did have some beads in my hair from time to time, and I usually ended up liking having them at the very ends, just like those little plastic beads. Now I have used wooden beads before. I've tried glass beads, and what I always end up finding happens is that the beads will swing around when I'm moving and like hit me in the face. Nothing worse than a beaded lock hitting you in the eye or hitting you in the tooth. Like, there's actual precautions to take because a wildly flying dreadlock bead could chip your teeth, could poke an eye out, could bruise your skin or somebody else if you are flipping your hair around and it hits them. So they actually are quite dangerous. Another part I find very difficult is to actually get these on to begin with. So what I would try and do is like kind of get something to fish my hair through here, just like that, and then I can pull it up. You know, and if I do something like this, this would actually kind of work. So this dread is only one anyways, so you know what? It's actually not terrible having that there like that. I don't even know what it looks like, but these beads fit these dreads, these small dreads, pretty good. You know, big dreads like this, I don't think this bead's gonna fit on here unless I do some sewing and connect them together. So maybe I'll just choose a couple here. This one is what? This one's blue and red. Let me try and find another cool one here. Maybe I'll get another blue one here. Blue and purple. This one looks pretty sweet. Let's go with this one. It's like brown and red and white. I'm gonna put this on. I don't have too many thin dreads to really put it on. So maybe this, no, not that one. Maybe this guy right here. And like I said, all you kind of do is open up the bead as best as you can. Kind of put the hair there, and I'm gonna use this. It's actually a tent peg. I'm gonna use this to push my hair through this bead. It's not that easy. It's not working either. Come on. Hence why I don't like messing around with beads, because they are difficult to put on. These beads kind of remind me of like hemp wraps people will put in their hair. You know, definitely more of a Caucasian dreadlock style, those hemp wraps, but nothing against that. I'm half Caucasian myself. So there we go. Got another bead right there. So pretty decent actually. You know, this dread will go to the back of my head. Let me see if you can see a shot of that from behind. And then this bead could kind of be rocked at the front like this. So I'm not gonna go too crazy, but I think 2 is good for now. I would like to know what you guys think on how these look and which bead is your favorite out of the ones that I have remaining. Out of the remaining beads, which ones do you like the most? Honestly, I kind of like this black one here. I actually kind of like this one and that one, this one. Yeah, they're not bad. I think I'm gonna try and modify some of these and see what I can come up with. I got an idea here. Okay, so my idea here is I have these Knot Nation crests that I sew onto my merch. And my idea is to kind of sew it into the shape of a dreadlock bead. So I'm gonna see if this works. I've just been kind of sewing these things shut like this, and I'll check back with you when it's done. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but this is kind of what I came up with here. They're even smaller than the other beads that I have, but let's see if this fits in my hair. Let's see if this even fits. Should. I mean, why wouldn't it fit, right? Just gonna put my dread through the sleeved bead like so. Just kind of push it through, take that out, and voila. Oh, see, yeah, they don't have as much. It works. There's not as much strength as the other ones, but it works. It's not sewn properly either, but that's my very first Knot Nation bead. Huh. That's crazy. Very interesting. You know, I'm pretty pleased actually how this came out. I finished sewing it shut. Pretty sick, and it moves. I can move it up and down my dread too. Pretty crazy. The question is, who's gonna be the lucky viewer that's gonna get some of these for themselves? You know what? If you can see them right now, oddly enough, I'm quite pleased in how they turned out. They don't look too bad. You can see one here. You can see one here. And somewhere is that Knot Nation one. Right here. 1, 2, and 3. Not bad. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. What do you think about Ziggy's beads now? Hey Ziggs, you got beads too. It looks good down here. I don't know about the one on his head though. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Yeah, it looks good on your head.